Hey everybody, Ryan here at eTrailer. Today on our 2020 Jeep Cherokee, we're going to be taking a look at and showing you how to install the K-Source Universal Fit Dual Lens Towing Mirror, which is sold as a set. Whenever we use a towing mirror, it's really going to help expand our field of view. So that can really come in handy whenever we're making a lane change, maybe backing up into a tight parking spot, or just wanting to keep a closer eye on what's going on behind us. And since we have that dual lens design, you kind of have two different takes or two different looks at it, which is always nice. But to give you an idea on how much more ground we're able to cover, as you can see, I'm visible in our towing mirror, but not in the factory mirror. However, if I take a few steps closer to our trailer, I'll disappear out of that towing mirror and become visible in our factory mirror. That's really going to help eliminate any of those blind spots as well. So one of the big questions we get asked all the time in regards to universal fit towing mirrors is if they're going to rattle or make any vibrations, especially at higher speeds. Well, to be honest with you, since this one has these ratcheting straps here, it does fit really nice and tight. So if I try to move it around, you can see it actually moves that whole factory mirror around with it. So I really don't see that being an issue for you. What's nice too, even with the towing mirror on, we're still able to adjust our factory lens. So we'll be able to go up and down and side to side. There will be a little bit of contact at the very end of each sweep, but we're still able to maintain all those sweet spots that we would usually use. Now, one thing I want to point out too is sometimes you need to free up a little bit of space, considering the tow mirror does add a little bit of width to our Jeep. Good news though, if you need to, you are still able to completely fold the mirror in without any contact. Now, right now we have the window down, so it looks like it could potentially hit, but even when we go to roll it up, it'll still give us the clearance that we need. So the straps that actually hold our tow mirror in place are going to have these big rubber boots here, and so we're not going to have to worry about them scratching up or damaging our factory mirror's paint. So pretty nice there. It gives you a little peace of mind knowing you're not going to damage your factory housing. Now, since these mirrors are universal, chances are pretty good if you happen to have another vehicle in the household, they're probably going to work with that too. And if that is the case and you need to switch them out from time to time, it's really not a big deal because they are so easy to get installed. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and do that together now. To get our mirror put on, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure that these little tabs here have some space in between them, because the housing of our factory mirror is going to fit in between there, if that makes sense. So what we'll do is line it up with our factory mirror and find that good flat spot where it sets nice. Once you do, you can hold it in place with one hand and move around to the other side. From there, we can take the little clips here on our straps, put it around the tab, and just kind of loosely secure it. It'll help the mirror stay in place. Same thing for this one. And once we have them snug, to get it a little bit tighter, you can actually ratchet these down. Now, you don't need to really crank on these. Just a few clicks usually does the trick. And that'll really keep the tow mirror nice and snug. Once we have this one in position, we'll just repeat that same process over on the other side. And that'll finish up our look at and our installation of the K-Source Universal Fit Dual Lens Towing Mirrors on our 2020 Jeep Cherokee.